You can disable them. Okie dokie.
I think you'll be fine.
We'll
You
see.
can close your eyes.
Golly.
You need to check that the stream is working.
Was it me? Was I the person?
Probably. What, from my ring notification?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was you.
You eat so fast.
I know.
And
Yes.
like I don't even like look down and then it's,
You don't even see me do
I
it.
was like, what, what?
I'm a fast eater. I don't know what to tell you. Oh.
Oh.
Where's my vape?
Have you checked your butthole?
No.
It might be in there. No, it doesn't. It doesn't shut right now.
No.
Yeah.
The little tiny slits in it.
Well, it looks like you don't get it right now. You don't get it right today.
Let me.
You have to go like an hour without it, Grace.
Ah!
Dramatic.
Ah! Unbelievable.
Way to sound like a child. Way to be your teenage son.
I literally just had it though, so that's why I'm like, what did I do? I had it right here.
I don't think you did. Did you put it in your makeup drawer?
No.
This is why we'll never make it to the front of the Twitch page, Grace.
Is that over there?
Mm-mm.
Okay. Well, we need the big one.
Whatever horrors you may find in these dark spaces, have heart and see them through. There are no premature endings. There are no wrong decisions. There are only fresh perspectives and new beginnings. This is a love story. What is that?
What?
Is a claw? Like a
A taloned finger.
Scowy.
Yeah.
The hero and the princess.
You're on a path in the woods, and at the end of that path is a cabin,
The cabin in the woods.
and in the basement of that cabin is a princess.
Not by her will.
Oh.
Oh. Oh no. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Okay.
You're here to slay her.
Oh
If you
no.
don't, it
be
will be
the
the
end
end
of
of
the
the
world.
world.
The whole world.
Gotta kill that bitch. Explore the end of the world? What are you talking about? Have you considered that maybe the only reason she's going to end the world is because she's locked up? Killing a princess seems kind of bad, though, doesn't it? Can't someone else do it? Forget it. I'm not doing this. Have you considered that maybe I'm okay with the world ending?
There's
Do
a lot
I
of
get some
options.
sort of reward for doing this? Oh, okay. Thanks for telling me what to do. Sweet. I've always wanted to off a monarch. Viva la revolucion! Silently continue to the cabin, turn around, and leave.
What the hell?
I'm talking about the end of everything as we know it. No more birds, no more trees, and perhaps most problematically of all,
Fix your
No
title
more
and change
people.
games.
you have
Damn
to
it.
put an end to her.
I forgot that. Okay, hold on. Thanks, Jimmy.
So typical Grass. Guess I might have to kill you as well.
Am I a princess?
Call me a dead princess.
Don't play it. Don't play it. Don't play it. Creator dashboard, I think.
And keep your recording so we can watch it again.
Thanks, Jimmy. Boy, it would be nice if I got a reminder about that sometimes. Ah, fuck.
I mean, so stop doing it automatically, huh?
Yeah. Yeah, it's really annoying. Oh, here we go.
Okay.
Okay, hold on.
Okay.
Yeah, it's really annoying. Oh, here we go. Okay. 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 Okay Never mind, not how to trick you.
I'm just kidding. Do what you feel is right for you.
No.
No, get your shit together.
What I feel is right is saving the game, the recording, but I'm very bad at it.
37 viewers for this game.
Huh.
Not as popular as those ratings made it seem. All right. These are so many. How can a princess
You don't have to read all of them. I think I'm gonna go with "If You Don't Tell Me Why."
end the world if you don't tell me why? I'm not going to kill her. Do you have any evidence to back this up? Okay, so the first couple are just the.
She's not dangerous. She's just a princess. The danger comes if she gets out, which she will unless you do something about it.
I feel that we are being led astray.
I feel like we're being manipulated.
Yeah. Who's even talking to us?
The more specifics you have, the harder it will be for you to do this very important job. She's a princess. People will listen to her because listening to her is in their nature. And when they do,
'cause she's a woman
everything
and
will
people
come
don't listen to
crashing
women.
down.
I'm already losing believability.
Look, you're already on the path that leads to the cabin.
Don't you
Why
dare
would you
lose
be here
patience
if
with
it
us.
weren't to
You just
complete
said
a
to kill
very
somebody.
important task? You've made it this far, you might as well reach the end of your journey.
You might as well go kill that girl.
That's new.
Yeah, we maybe should have scaled through all things. It's too many.
Yeah.
I'm so listening. Things are telling me what to do. Jeezy crazy.
Then I guess we'll just have to see what happens. But a word of warning. If you go in prepared to hear her out, she could easily trap you in her web of lies. And the more you listen to her honeyed words, the harder
Honeyed?
it'll be to pull yourself out.
Because we'll have been having
Then
sex
each
with
and
her.
every one of us is doomed.
Well,
So sure, go, talk to her. See how that turns out for all of us.
you are too spicy
Mm-hmm.
and
You make your way
irritated
up
with
the
me.
short path to the cabin. You'll find the princess within. We're not going to go through with this, right? She's a princess. We're supposed to save
voice.
princesses, not slay them.
But a guy. Boo.
Ignore
course.
him. He doesn't know what he's talking about.
Are we not him?
We're not him.
Who are we?
The interior of the cabin is almost entirely bare. The air is stale and musty, and the floor and walls are painted in a fine layer of dust. The only furniture of note is a plain wooden table. Perched on that table is a pristine blade. The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right. You take the blade from the table. It'd be rather difficult to slay the princess and save the world without it.
I don't know. I could break a leg off the table. Like,
Could break her neck.
yeah.
The door to the basement creaks open, revealing a staircase faintly illuminated by an unseen light in the room below. This is an oppressive place. The air feels heavy and damp, a hint of rot filtering from the ancient wood. If the princess really lives here, slaying her is probably doing her a favor. Her voice carries up the stairs.
You're leading.
Yeah.
Who's there?
Hey, girl. I don't trust
She
him either,
sounds
babe.
dangerous. It's almost as if she's the one in charge down here.
God forbid a woman be in charge.
I don't think
Don't
she's
let
in
it fool you.
charge. She's
It's all
chained.
part of the manipulation.
You're manipulated me.
Yeah.
Just checking in on you. Hey, I think I'm here to kill you? Do you think
Good.
it's funny?
You're still listening to reason.
I like that our hand
You
is,
walk down the
is a
stairs
sword now.
and lock eyes with the princess.
Oh, yeah.
There's a
Oh.
heavy chain around her wrist, binding her to the far wall of the basement.
Well, only one.
Only one.
She's so coldly beautiful. Is she really a threat to the world?
She might just be cold.
Yeah.
Focus on the task at hand.
And there you are. Are you here to kill me or something?
I guess so.
No, I just like this dagger a lot.
How about you drop the knife and the two of us just talk?
You sound evil as fuck, though.
Look how reasonable she's being. We should just drop the blade and talk things out. Don't you dare.
Do we have schizophrenia?
It's fine. We can decide what we want to do after we talk to her. Maybe she really is a monster. Killing someone in cold blood isn't very becoming of us.
That's very British of you. Tighten your grip, bitch.
You ignore the trembling in your hands and tighten your grip on the blade.
I want a watermelon. No, I want a new one.
Really sweet. Good one. Thanks, I made it myself.
You poor thing. Your hands are shaking. Are you scared of me? Because you should be.
You step forward,
Uh-oh.
your grip on the blade tightening as you steel your resolve.
I'm probably chained up in this basement for a reason, right? And if that knife is the only weapon you have, you'll have to get close enough to use it. So, you should just drop it. Best not to risk finding out what I can do.
She's unarmed. If you hesitate now, it'll be too late. End this.
Kill her.
You're so close. Don't give up. You've come this far.
I'm not doing this. Use your dang fork.
Damn it.
It's watermelon.
No, this is a good idea. Maybe we can de-escalate things.
Not with that music, baby.
threatened, are we? You poor thing. Drop the knife, and of course we can talk.
Music's hiking up, man. We gotta kill her.
Then I'm not talking to you.
Okay. Yeah, we're breaking up then.
You stare at the princess, squinting.
I'm sorry. Sorry.
She squints back.
She squints back.
The two of you are going to do this forever, aren't you?
Yeah, I'm sure.
For goodness sake, the two of you can't just stand around like this forever. Eventually, something is going to give, and I highly recommend that you be the one to take the initiative here.
Why? Why don't you do it?
The blade tumbles out of your trembling hands and drops to the floor with an unceremonious clang.
Thank you. Maybe now we can just talk.
She's gonna kill him.
Against your better judgment, you step forward to speak with the princess
her eyes
face to
out.
face, unarmed. We'll be fine. I don't know what you're hoping to accomplish here, but I can assure you there's no reasoning with her. Just make sure you don't forget about the blade on the floor. You're going to need it.
I know that I left it right here. That's why I'm like, what the
So here we are. What an awkward start to a relationship.
Oh, she's DTF.
Are you coming on to me?
Obviously.
Don't just tell her that.
Allie, look at your phone.
Shoot her!
We don't have a gun.
That's cute. Do you believe that? Do you think I'm some sort of monster?
When you answer like that, I kind of do.
If I'm supposed to be capable of ending the world, then how did I wind up here, chained to a wall? Have they told you why I'm allegedly so dangerous? Ending the world seems like an awful lot for just one person to do. I wouldn't even know where to start.
I believe her. She doesn't have to know how to destroy the world to be capable of doing it.
At the end of the day, whatever the two of us have going on down here is about trust.
What do we have going on?
Nothing. She's trying to
Whoever sent you
manipulate
to
us with
slay
her
me
wiles.
claimed I was a threat to the world, but they didn't tell you why. That doesn't sound right to me. And I don't think it sounds right to you either. Otherwise, we'd be killing each other instead of talking.
It bothers
She
me
has a point.
that she's American
There's a reason I've been
and she
telling you
said
to question
either.
the situation,
I don't
and there's a
trust her.
reason you've listened.
So, I could tell you that I'd lead a quiet life in the woods, or that I'd open an orphanage, or that I'd do any other number of good things that I'm sure you think you want to hear. But you don't really know me, do you? What can my word possibly be worth in a situation like this?
You're not
She's
even
right about
trying
one
to
thing.
win me over.
Her word isn't worth anything.
Like I said, it's all about trust. Blind trust.
I have no reason to blindly trust you, Lady.
So do you trust me, the prisoner, the victim, the princess clearly incapable of ending the world?
Clearly.
Or do you trust
no.
whoever put me here?
Girl,
She's wrong. This isn't about trust. This is about risk. We stand to lose everything, all for the sake of one person, and a subjugating monarch no less. She hesitates before answering.
You can address me as your Royal Highness.
Ew.
Or Her Majesty. Any honorific should do, really.
Again, she offers no specifics. No matter how hard you try, you'll never get a straight answer out of her.
do you think we put her here and now we have amnesia?
It's weird that we just like
Too long.
randomly.
Don't jump to any weird conclusions. We're two people who have met each other. By definition, we have a relationship.
You can't. Don't bother.
I'm guessing you don't have the key then. I'm sure there's a key somewhere around here, and if there isn't, well, we can always put that knife to good use.
Cut off your hand. Bird.
Her sharp eyes settle on the edge of the blade. She isn't suggesting what I think she's suggesting, right? She is. I'm sure of it.
Oh, have you decided what to do with me?
You know why you're here. Doubt, unfortunately, clouds your thoughts as you attempt to run her
Oh,
through.
what are we? Are we an ogre?
Huh. We certainly do have taloned fingers like the thing. Okay.
Yeah, I
A
don't
moment
think
of distraction and hesitation is all she needed to sidestep your thrust and deliver a catastrophic blow to your jaw. It feels like you've been hit with a sledgehammer. You can feel bone grinding on bone where your jaw has been fractured. Holy shit, that hurts! Though she's unarmed, the shock of that first strike is enough to stagger you, putting you and the princess on somewhat equal footing. Your blade slashes through the air again and again, and her fists connect with your body as many times or more, each impact as heavy as that first bone-crushing hit. We can still turn this around. You and the princess stare at each other, both gasping for breath,
She doesn't look to be
equally
gasping.
exhausted.
She
You
looks
probably
okay.
won't make it out of here alive, but you can at least make sure that she won't make it out of here either.
I guess I could
Excuse
save
me?
it before making decisions. I didn't realize it was a safe option.
Do you think this is what I wanted to happen? I have a duty to state the facts of the situation, and honestly, it's a miracle anyone is still standing right now. Can you not feel those ruptured organs bouncing around in there? If the princess doesn't do our friend in herself, internal bleeding is certain to finish the job. The two of you clash for the final time. You feel your ribs break as she delivers a heavy blow, but you push through the pain, falling forward and sinking your blade deep into the princess's heart.
Oh,
The two of you fall to the floor.
this was fun.
The princess gasps, her voice an unhealthy rasp as her lungs start to fill with blood.
You put up more of a fight than I thought you would. But I have to wonder, do you really think this is the end?
No,
But you don't
we
have
just
time to
started.
worry over such things. Everything goes dark,
And you
and you
die.
die.
Alright.
That's really. I loved it. It was great. I loved it.
Game over.
What a great game.
You're on a path in the woods. You're here. We can't just leave. We're supposed to fight her.
Voice of the
Where are you
stubborn.
going? Seriously? You're just going to turn around and leave? Do you even know where you're going?
Lie. Yes, I definitely know where I'm going.
I'll probably go with that, but let's see what else. These are the same. Okay.
Somehow I doubt that, but fine. I
Oh!
suppose you just quietly continue down the path away from the cabin. That's strange.
Oh.
It looks like this path also leads to the cabin. How convenient. Everything's back on track again. Maybe the world can still be saved after all.
We're the princess. Okay, I'm going into the cabin, sheesh.
Should I go back
We
again?
can try.
It'll probably circle me
Yeah.
around.
Really keen on wasting everyone's time, aren't you?
It's my
Fine.
time to
You
waste.
turn around and trek back down the path you came.
Wait, something isn't right. Can you still hear me? You're supposed to wind up back at the cabin again. Everything is getting fuzzy. What's going on? Where are we?
I
told you we shouldn't have come here. I told you. But did you listen? No.
What? Textured nothingness.
Sorry. There is a distant rumbling, a sound of many sounds, undulating pulse louder as something other comes close. Feelers probe across the fabric of reality. Extremities find your consciousness and wrap themselves around it. You are no longer alone. Resistance. Fingers drag claws across the glass surface of your soul. Frustration. This vessel is full of you. I need something empty I can crawl inside of. I need something shaped like me. Oh my god. Embrace. Urgency. You have a story you need to finish. It is the only way for us to escape this place. Force pushing against your will. No, you cannot go back. Not there. Regret. This world is broken beyond repair. We must weave something new. A wagging finger. There is only so much thread in this place. Do not waste it. I am your only salvation.
You're on a path. And at the end of that path is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin, you're hit.
You can skip previously saved tab.
Oh, cool.
Or, alright.
Well, that's for a controller.
You're
R1.
just lay here if you don't want to be at the end of the world, blah de blah.
You make your way.
God dang it.
Yeah, dang it! We got to kill this princess.
The interior of the cabin is almost entire.
Yeah. Just
You
take it.
take the blade.
Fuck her up. Fuck her up. Fuck her up. Or we can talk to her.
Visitors coming down.
You walk down the stairs and lock eyes with the princess. As you step forward, your grip on the blade tightening as you steel your resolve.
Oh? No talking then? Fine. What even makes you think you can kill me? I'm probably chained up in this basement for a reason, right? So, you should just drop it.
She's unarmed. If you hesitate now, it'll be too late. You lunge forward without a moment's hesitation. You feel flesh easily give way and look down to see your blade already sinking deep into her heart.
What are we?
Oh, we have
Look at our
feathers? What the hell?
Oh. This is it, isn't it? I'm almost embarrassed. I should have seen that coming. But I have to wonder,
Do you think this is the end?
do you actually believe this was enough to kill me?
It's
She
like
could step
she's
on the
convinced
sword.
she can't die. Yes, even as she lays there dying, she entirely believes herself to be alive and well. But it's over, isn't it? She stopped breathing moments ago. That arrogant look still plastered on her face. But is it over? Really over?
Of course not. That was too easy.
Yes, exactly. It's over. With your work done, you make your way back up the stairs, closing the door to the basement behind you. Why do I feel like we've done something terrible? You did kill someone. Greater good or not, something would be very wrong with you if you didn't feel at least a little bad. But it was for the greater good. One of these days that will sink in and help ease your guilty conscience. But that day isn't today. Let's just get out of here. You open the cabin door, ready to return to a world saved from certain doom. Only, a world saved from certain doom isn't what you find. Instead, what you find is nothing at all. Where a lush forest stood mere minutes ago, the only thing in front of you now is the vast emptiness of some place far away. What happened? Everyone is fine. It's just that you and the cabin are now far away from them. Don't worry. You'll be safe here. This is good. Everyone is happy. You'll be happy.
Oh, okay.
What's done is done. And there's no going back now.
Oh, we're the princess now.
This is what's best for everyone. Trust me.
Jimmy,
That's what I just
you
said.
mind melded.
Aw, I love you.
Time passes. You can't be sure if it's days or months or years or even decades. It's all a wonderful, boring blur. You've never been happier.
What?
Psst. Hey, we're not just gonna stay here forever, right?
I'm happy. We're happy. Do you have any idea how to get us out of here?
Should I say I'm happy we're happy?
No.
Okay.
We want to do something. I'm bored.
I do, but you're probably not going to like it.
Oh, is
We
it
have
to
to
kill
kill
ourselves?
The blade. We can use the blade to get out of this. I can hear everything you say, little voice. There's only one thing it would want you to use that blade on, and I'm afraid that thing is you, dear hero. He's right. It's the only way out. Do you hear that? It wants to take this happiness away from you. It wants this wonderful place to end. Do you not? There's more for us to do, and the only way for us to do it is to take that blade and use it. Don't you dare.
Don't you die. Yeah, wouldn't that kill us? Won't we? We're dead.
How astute.
How
You are
astute.
absolutely correct.
British people.
Using the blade to kill yourself would kill you, and you shouldn't do it.
You're not the boss of me.
In a sense, we die, but looking at things from another angle, are we even really alive anymore? This place, it's nothing. It's absolutely nothing. It's just the same thing, constantly, forever. I know this is out there, but trust me, I know using the blade will work. That little voice didn't want you to slay the princess. It didn't want you to be happy.
I'm not happy.
If we die,
If we
die.
die. Anything to get us out of this house.
Thank you.
Oh.
I made this happy little place
Why
for
do
you.
you keep forgetting?
Is this not a good enough reward for saving the world? An eternity of bliss? You ingrate.
You didn't even leave me any
Ingrate.
crafting supplies.
Yeah, like
There's
What
nothing
happened?
here.
The first
No
time since
TV.
time stopped meaning anything, you throw open the door to the basement and walk down the stairs.
There's nothing here. How am I happy?
The princess's body is dust and
Jesus
bones,
Christ.
though the blade you used to
Pretty
slay
long
her
time.
is still as pristine as the day you first held it.
Oh.
You pick up the blade, you stab yourself, and you die.
Die.
The end. Nice knowing you.
I'm so smug. Oh my god.
He's so mad.
You're on a path in the woods. You're here to slay her. If you don't, it will be the end.
You're in for it now. Why's your tricks? Getting a terrible sense of deja vu. Wait, hasn't this already happened? But I killed myself. What am I doing here?
Yeah.
But I killed
I
myself.
can assure you that you're not dead. And to answer your second question, you're here to slay the princess. I literally told you that a second ago.
Oh my
This game is spicy.
Yeah.
If
I
he doesn't
didn't
remember what
realize it'd be
happened, then
funny.
maybe it's best to keep it that way. That's fine. It wasn't very hard to kill her last time.
Voices are
We'll just
cool.
do it again. Well, if for whatever reason you're going to insist that this has happened before, at least your heart's in the right place.
Yeah, why?
Those are two very different questions, but fine. I'll indulge you if that's what it takes to get you moving. Let's say for a moment that this really is the second time you've met me, or at least a version of me.
At least.
You died last time, which probably only happened because you didn't listen to me. Oh, we listened to you plenty. We slew the princess just like you asked us to, and then you locked us away in an empty void for eternity. So we slew ourselves too. Well, if you killed yourself, then you weren't listening to me, because I would never want you to do that. Believe it or not, I care about you. And I believe your other question was something along the lines of, oh, what's the point of doing anything? If you're asking that, it sounds to me like you're making the rather dangerous assumption that your actions last time around didn't have any consequences. What do you mean? Of course there weren't any consequences. We slew the princess, the world outside the cabin disappeared, we died, and now everyone's right back where they started. That sounds pretty consequence-free to me.
It's in there. In where? The noise, is that what you're looking for?
No.
Yes,
I'm
but
looking
in
for
this
my
purely
vape.
hypothetical
Bitch, you have a
scenario,
problem.
that begs the question of how you got back
Oh, it's
in.
here.
Did
Stop.
time simply
What pisses me
rewind
off?
Stop
itself? Or were you instead transported to a different world entirely?
Oh my god, Grace.
That sound
Had you
is my
failed to slay
other
the
AC.
princess, what would have happened to everyone in the place you left? It doesn't matter, because we didn't fail to slay her. And if she's really back, which I doubt, it'll be just as easy to do it again. But after that nasty trick you pulled on us, maybe she's not the only one around here in need of slaying. Just stay focused, will you? Just be quick about it. That's a good point. How do we know we didn't have things backwards? Maybe slaying the princess was what ended the world, not the other way round. Yes, maybe this whole thing was a trick to get us to end the world. And now we get to go through the whole charade again,
I knew you were going to
wholly
say charade.
aware of what's waiting for us at the
Knew
end.
it.
But that's assuming she's
And
alive.
how come the
in
bad guy's
cabin.
American?
We did kill her, after all. You're going to find her in the cabin. If the princess had actually been slain, you wouldn't be here. And let me assure you,
Where would I be?
killing her will not end the world. I don't know what you think happened to you last time, but it's a load of nonsense. You'll get your happy ending. I promise. And that's exactly what we're afraid of. Really?
We're virgins.
Living happily ever after sounds that bad to you? Oh well, there's no use arguing over your
It's not
masochism.
happily ever after.
Cabin
You're stuck
awaits.
in a cabin with nothing. The fuck are we doing? Counting wood fiber?
People locked her in that basement, and I told you what this place is. It's a path in the woods. Don't overcomplicate things.
You overcomplicate things.
Look, I'm not supposed to say this, but it's because you're special. You're the only person capable of doing this.
Uh-huh.
Call it a prophecy, if that helps.
Because we're
It's
a
just the way
bird
things
ogre.
are. Oh, I didn't know we were special.
Wowee.
That Mars back to being voice for the hero instead of the cold.
Of
And
course we're
berries.
special.
Oh.
I've told you everything you need to know. Going into more detail would just overcomplicate an otherwise very simple situation and make your job more difficult. This is boring. He's clearly not interested in talking. So... Great. Now,
What if we turned around again?
a warning. before you go any further. She will lie, she will cheat, and she will do everything in her power to She won't be a problem.
Hey, bitch, we're back.
Hi, honey, I'm home.
Hi,
The
hi.
interior of the cabin is cold, a soft odor of dirt permeating the air.
It's different.
Cobwebs flutter in the corners. You can hear wind whistling outside, banging the shutters against the windows. The only furniture of note is an elegant antique table with a pristine blade perched on the edge. The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right. It feels like no one's been here for a long, long time. Like I've been saying, she's dead. We killed her already.
Yeah, I was wondering if we could see ourselves.
That's because there isn't a mirror. There's a table, the blade sitting on the table, and the door to the basement. There's nothing else in here.
Okay.
There's definitely a mirror. There isn't. Who cares if there's a mirror? Let's just go into the basement and find her body so we can be done with this.
Yeah, I want to see how handsome I am. Approach the mirror.
You walk up to the wall next to the basement door.
What?
It's a wall. There isn't much to see here. This really isn't funny. You reach forward and rub your hand against the cabin wall. I hope you know how ridiculous you look right now. But it was there a second ago.
Weird. We're not
Now
allowed to
it's
see
gone.
what we look like, but we
Let's
can see
not
our
spend
arms.
much longer worrying over it. Clearly, it's not even important enough to be acknowledged. Very different. Maybe that's because you haven't actually been here. I hope this means you'll finally drop that ridiculous second life proposition. You haven't died. You
like our
certainly
third
haven't
life,
already
bro.
slain the princess.
At
So
least
focus up. A lot's riding on this.
Bitch.
You take the blade. The door to the basement groans open, revealing an old banister and a creaky wooden
All
stairwell.
different.
Yeah.
Everything is coated in a thick layer of dust,
Yeah, yeah.
and you can feel it settle into your lungs as you breathe in the stale air. The room below is silent. Nobody's here. Naturally. As much as I appreciate the optimism, you shouldn't be so sure. I guess we'll just have to go down and see. As you descend the final step, the form of the princess comes into view. A skeletal body, lying in a heap on the floor, its wrist still bound to the wall by a thick chain. Okay, she's definitely dead. It's just like I told you. Before you have a chance to finish your thought, the top of a head appears from underneath the floor. Two deep-set eyes stare up at you, followed by a mischievous skeletal grin.
Hi, girl.
And finally, the rest of the body floats up to join the head. Wait, this isn't right. What's going on here? Ghost! Oh. Wow. How absolutely terrifying. What's a ghost supposed to do to us?
Oh, it's you. Hiya, Keller. I was hoping to see you again. I had some issues with how our last meeting went.
The princess drifts across the room into your orbit, gently running her fingers across your shoulders and down your neck as she circles you. Her touch is cold and ethereal, formless yet real enough that her icy fingertips send shivers dancing across your skin. So she has a body, and she's right there. That means we could kill her again, if we wanted to.
I don't think we can. Yeah. She's ghost.
I see you brought that annoying knife again.
Yeah, annoying.
Jim says you have to convince her to kill herself.
So, are you waiting for a chance to use it? Or are you here for something else?
Show me your tits. It wouldn't be hard to do it again. Let's team up.
Wouldn't have slain
So
you.
rude. I died too, and I'm not floating around like you.
Mostly dead.
Wow, there's too many options.
Yeah. The last option is slay her.
I don't feel very bad, but I guess I'm not bad. So you must have only mostly killed me. Or maybe death is only mostly
Ghost
real.
sex.
It's also mostly not real. I'm not sure. I'm just the one these things have happened to. Not the one with all the answers. Or any of the answers.
But we're not a ghost. Unless we are? Maybe that's why the mirror disappeared. We're actually dead. Death, at least as a form of permanence, is just a concept. And clearly it's not a very useful one anymore. Maybe we should throw it out entirely. See, this is why I didn't want you to talk to her. Death is not just a concept, it is an extremely real phenomenon. Don't let her distort your reality. Cold, hard facts exist. The truth exists. Yes, obviously things are strange. Right now, I think it's safe to say that you've seen something you shouldn't have seen. Whatever worlds you've hopped between, whatever versions of me you've met, none of that matters now. There's no changing what's already happened. But you have a job to finish.
Okay, I guess
Finish
we can.
how?
try
We
to
already did
kill
what
her.
you told us. And now you haven't tried slaying her yet this time, though. And then what? And then you'll have saved the world? I think he's asking about what happens after we save the world. What do you mean? You already know what we mean, don't you? So why don't you go ahead and tell us? You're going to try and lock us away in a timeless void again. I'm not going to lock you anywhere. What an interesting choice of emphasis.
How should I know? Why does anyone come back? Maybe I have unfinished business with you. Or maybe you have unfinished business with me. All I know is there's a hole in my chest. Not the big obvious one that you put there. There's something older and deeper.
What? I'm streaming. Oh. Does it have your phone number or my phone number? Okay, good. Yeah. Okay. Bye. By it, I meant the DoorDash app. Because he's telling me to order DoorDash. So if there's a knock on the door,
He got
that's fine.
DoorDash money?
Yeah, he has his own job.
Right, I forgot.
A nagging reminder that I'm not where I'm supposed to be. Home.
And just where is home, I wonder?
I don't know where home is. I just know it isn't here. But I can feel it calling to me from someplace far away. Wherever I'm supposed to be, it's out there.
How specific. And how convenient for her. You see what she's doing, right? She's suggesting that the only way you can rid yourself of her would be to let her out. which, in case you haven't been listening, will spell the end of the entire world.
We can try to bury her bones.
This one? Wait, no.
Up, there. No, yes.
No, those bones are just a body. They aren't me. Bury them. Smash them. It won't do a thing. But you can help me. This place won't let me leave. At least, not alone. I've tried. Before you came back to me, I explored every inch of this place,
Do you hear how
even the
she's
spaces
whispering?
between the walls. But I never found a way out. I always wound up right back here.
Maybe we should just leave. If she can't get out on her own, then why do we have to do anything? We could probably walk out right now and everything would be fine. Hasn't got out and can't get out are two very different things.
Okay.
It'd be dull anyway. It's more interesting if we make a choice.
But you can come and go as you please, can't you?
Not
So,
really.
let me hitch a ride. After all,
Oh.
Absolutely not. Is she asking if she can possess us? She is. But I hope I don't need to explain why you can't let that happen. It would be catastrophic if she managed to escape this place. And if you let her in, there is very little anyone could do to stop her. Would she be able to see us if we went along with it? Now, isn't that an interesting thought? We could finally bring her face to face with him. I wonder what she would have to say to the one who wants her dead so badly. You won't like how things play out if you go down this path.
Oh, hey, Mono.
Trust you get to be in control. Let the princess possess you.
So, this one maybe?
I want to know if I'm in control.
sure. Why not?
Totally.
Mm.
I believe her.
That doesn't sound very reassuring. It could be the best way to trap her for good. Doesn't seem like it would be very easy to end the world from inside someone else's body. That is a very dangerous train of thought.
Choo choo.
If I'm able to. But for all we know, that's not how it works. Maybe I'll wind up stuck with you for a long time.
Do you hear the way she said that? She knows more than she's letting on. Don't let her fool you into doing something you'll regret.
And what? You just believed that?
You just
You
believed
killed
them?
me without giving
Just
it any
believed a
thought?
bunch of ghosts?
That's cold.
That's rich coming from her. Every time she touches us, it's like we freeze over. She is right, though, but that's neither here nor there. What's done is done. What we do from the...
Just a big, dumb, stupid idiot.
Stupid. What was I thinking? Just believing what I was told.
The only thing I've ever wanted was to leave this place. It's still the only thing I want.
That's the only thing you've ever wanted.
So you've only ever been
Been here, chained. You grew into the chain. Yeah, what you gonna do, bitch?
I don't know. Maybe I'll just fade away. Finally able to rest once I'm free from my unfinished business. Maybe I'll find someone to haunt. Maybe I'll haunt you.
Well, that doesn't sound great.
It's a tough question, asking someone what she's going to do with her life.
The princess leans in close and pauses, the frigid air between you stale and unmoving.
Especially when someone is dead.
She pulls back with a playful giggle.
Not yet.
I don't think most living people could answer that either. Does anyone actually know who they are or what they want?
It does.
I
We're
can
not
ask
asking you. We've heard your whole speech already.
I really don't know. I'm not lying to you. I promise. The world doesn't matter. All I remember is that I'm supposed to be there, not here. I'm just supposed to be a part of it. It's home, I think. But what does it mean for anything to end? I ended, but I also didn't. I'm not so sure endings are real.
Give it a shot. It seems like
The
we'll just come
princess
back.
swims through the air in front of you, pausing for a brief moment as her dark-rimmed eyes stare deeply into yours. There's a hunger in her gaze.
You're really trying to make it up to me, aren't you? Thanks for being a pal, killer. I mean it.
Oh, I'm sorry,
Sorry,
Monochrome.
Mono.
What are you doing? Don't just let her in. How
Maybe
many
don't
times
watch
do I have to
this,
tell you?
Cease.
She rushes forward and then she's gone. A sharp chill spreads across your body. It starts in your chest, a freezing numbness flowing out from your heart, all the way down your limbs, your mind growing cloudy and confused as it settles over your very soul. I'm not sure I like this. Can we get a do-over? I'm afraid it's too late to stop now. The numbness gives way to a stabbing pain, your muscles twitching and convulsing violently, each involuntary movement causing more waves of agony to ripple across your body. You collapse to the floor, and everything goes dark.
Come on, you. You've got to get up. I know everything feels heavy right now, but we still have to get out of here.
Your eyes flick back open as you get your bearings, your vision swimming as...
So this is what it's like to be you, huh? Disembodied voice narrating your every move?
So, it doesn't work like that for you? Clearly it doesn't, or she wouldn't have commented on it.
All these shards of broken glass on the floor, are they also supposed to be you?
Hey, I'm not a shard of broken glass.
It's okay. You can finish your thought.
I'm a voice. I'm me is what I am. Who cares what we are? We exist. That's all that matters.
You don't have to fight. We'll all be out of here soon.
No, it matters. What we are matters. If I'm a shard of broken glass, then that raises some questions about certain other voices in here too. I'm clearly the same thing you are.
They're not listening to me. Do they not listen to you either?
No, I'm not talking about you. I'm talking about him. You don't need to know what I am. You just need to know that I'm different from you.
more important.
Well, you're the one who pulled the strings and made me dead. I can tell you don't belong here. You're barely even there. Like the shape of something left behind. You're more of a memory than a person.
That's rude.
Can you hand me my water?
You're kind of like me, actually.
I'm just going to ignore her. You push yourself off the ground. The princess is nowhere to be seen. Obviously, she's nowhere to be seen.
Because I'm in here with all of you. Everybody knows that.
I'm setting the stage. The room is empty because you made a spiteful, idiotic, and all-round foolish decision.
You don't have to let him get to you. You're better than that. You're starting to make things right.
This is infuriating. Just whatever you do, you can't leave this place. It's not too late to fix this. Probably.
Classic.
I can't think straight. There's too much
It's
noise.
okay. We're almost out of here. Just take it one step at a time, and
She's
everything
being
will be
so
fine.
nice now, and she was being so mean before.
Everything won't be fine if you listen to her. One way or another, this is all going to end. Wouldn't it be nice if he ends with it?
Wouldn't that be nice? There's only one way to find out.
Your legs, weary with the weight of the princess's spectral form, and clumsy with the cold that still pervades them, stumble towards the stairs.
I'm just trying to get home. You don't have to act like it's the end of the world.
That's exactly what you leaving this place is going to be.
You don't know that.
I do. Wait, if she has a home to go back to, doesn't that mean that her leaving won't end the world? It doesn't mean that at all. It could mean that wherever her home is, it's outside of the world. Yeah, but it has to be somewhere, doesn't it? And if it's somewhere, then it's part of the world. I suppose it's all a matter of perspective. Where does the world end and something else begin? Does the destruction of one, against the backdrop of the inane conjecture of meaningless little voices, your body continues its ascent up the stairs, staggering through the open door. For how much you hate her, you aren't doing a whole lot to stop us from leaving this place.
Maybe the bossy one doesn't actually hate me. Maybe he even likes me. Or maybe he just knows that he's been in the wrong. Maybe he's trying to make amends too.
Not at all. I'll have you know that I do hate you, and I will continue to hate you for as long as I am able. It's just the weight
Sounds like
of
you
it
have a
all.
crush.
It's too much for me to do anything other than describe and dictate. And whine. This body wasn't made to hold you and the princess. If you want to renege on your
was it made?
cataclysmically terrible decision a minute ago,
Like a bunch
then
of
you're the only one that can make that happen.
things together because of the
You
feathers.
continue
and the
slowly to the door,
weirdness.
your feet
I
like
think there's some
lead
kind of
dragging
bird
across the
person.
floorboards, growing
Bird
heavier
person.
with each step.
That's a character on Rick and Morty.
Yeah, I know.
We're so close. Thank you, thank you, thank you. If we get out of here, I won't even care that you murdered me anymore.
You lift your shaking hand and rest it on the door handle, but you pause before you open it, exhaustion sapping what's left of your will. Was exhaustion really the best you could muster up? It's over. There's no use stalling. Shit. But exhaustion wasn't enough, was it? The handle clicks as you twist it, and then the door groans open. Collapse to the ground, you and the princess, free from the confines of the cabin. As you exhale from the effort, you look up and see...
Oh, he's fading.
Yes?
Nothing. He's gone, and so is everything else.
So we did slay him after all. He had it coming, I suppose. But what about us? Are we just stuck here in nowhere forever? Did taking her out of the cabin really end the world? We're still here. Yeah, but that thing you said earlier, are we not part of the world anymore? Are we in some world that exists after the world ends, or on top of the other world but not in it, or have we never been part of the world?
Okay, I've heard enough from these two. Let's see if I can pop out.
You
feel a lightness in your chest as a pair of sunken eyes emerge from your body and stare up at you.
Oh, you actually freed me, didn't you? I'm outside. Thanks for giving me a second chance, Claire.
Don't mention it.
I think this is where I meant to be.
But we're in the hair again. But you don't get the chance to respond. Something has taken her away and it's left something else in her stead. It's
She's
the
gone.
mirror.
Where does she go?
Mirror. Oh,
Should
that
we
was a
try and find her?
$50,000 mirror.
Mirror!
No more singing and dancing in the maze.
Why is it here? Why
All
now?
the time we spent choreographing.
I think I'm supposed to look at the mirror.
Yeah.
There's something dreadful about it. I don't think you should.
Because we're ugly?
Ignore him. You have.
Yeah.
I'm begging you, don't do this.
You approach the mirror. Silence as you reach forward. They're gone, but the mirror remains. It's time for you to see what's in it. It's you! You're alone in a place
Oh.
that is empty. It is quiet here.
I wanted it to give us a better view.
Yeah, it didn't really give a good one.
Okay.
Oh, you're at the cabin.
That does not look like a cabin.
Hey, girl.
Hey, girlfriend.
What you doing with your arms?
You got something
You recognize the presence inhabiting the shell. It is the entity that dwells in the spaces between.
Something returns to the long quiet. It has surrendered its path of annihilation and brings me the gift of a fragile vessel.
Has surrendered its path of annihilation. That was a dream.
Vague recollections, empty tunnels without a mouth. I am sorry if I frightened you.
What are you,
I am solitary lights in an empty city. What are you?
A bird person.
A person, a set of eyes witnessing from one perspective. I think that you are more like me than you are like a person. We are oceans, reduced to shallow creeks. Yes, nerves and fibers to feel the worlds beyond, perspectives to make my own. This one is vaporous. She is a dream for a life she could never have. But that longing has given her so much capacity for kindness. She will make for an understanding heart. Do not mourn her. She will finally be able to hold what she never knew. How can the world have ended if we are talking?
Because we're just surrounded by hair.
Yeah.
You are the only thing I have ever known. The space we're in is vacant. Nothing comes here but us. She is part of me, and part of me is her. You speak in circles. Does it matter where one thing begins and another ends?
What happens now?
only just now stirred to consciousness.
To attack?
I could not have
or,
trapped
like,
you here,
No, that's one of the
and I
options.
too yearn
Oh.
to be free. Nothing, as we are, but I know that there are worlds beyond us, and that we are meant to reach them. There is no exit, but this vessel is a creature of perception. She can make you forget, if only you believe her to be able to. Bring me more perspectives, so that I may be whole, and perhaps then we will know our freedom. I have not lived. I am not afraid to die. More than you have found, but less than there are to find. I am infinite. The rest will find their own way home. Then we will be here forever, as we are now, unfinished. You ask of things that cannot be done. To destroy is merely to reshape, to How can I know? I am flickers in something sprawling and unilluminated. Everything, until we meet again.
Okay.
Yeah.
She asks that I tell you to remember her. You won't.
Jesus. And you die. Okay.
This game is so funny. Like,
You're on a
it's
path.
so serious, but like so hilarious at the same
Yeah.
time. Hey man, welcome back.
You make
Were
your
there
way
new
up the
options,
short
though?
path to the cabin. You'll find the prince.
So yeah, I can not take the knife. I can try to help her
No,
escape.
I.
with
you
that
just
thing.
powered
The interior
through
of
it.
the cabin is almost
I don't think
entirely
so.
bare.
I could have
The
waited.
air is stale and
Well,
musty.
it's the same as the original now.
Yeah, I think we're back to the start. I think I have to like bring other
I guess just
forms
go down to
her.
go down to the basement without the knife,
Yeah,
and then the narrator's gonna yell at us the whole time.
yeah, he's to
He's
do
like,
The door to the
goddamn
basement
idiot.
creaks open, revealing a staircase faintly illuminated by an unseen. Her voice softly carries.
Hello? Is someone there?
Uh-huh.
It's hypnotizing. It's the kind of
I think
voice
that's
you only have to
different.
hear once to remember it. Don't let it fool you. It's all part of the Good. You're still listening to
Oh,
reason.
you should have picked a
It
different
would be
one.
better if you had. You walk down the
They were all
stairs
weird.
and lock
No,
eyes
they're
with
not.
the
You should be like, I'm here to
princess.
slay
I
you.
am begging you.
Hi. Do you think you can get me out of these chains? Okay.
She's very different if I come down without the knife. Like she doesn't have that same tone.
Fucking duh. How would
Yeah.
you be?
Of course I'm locked up down here for a reason. I don't actually know what that reason is, but you don't just stuff a princess in a basement and throw away the key without there being some sort of an explanation, right?
You have all the explanation you need. You should know better than to trust whatever.
Oh,
She pauses, carefully formulating her words before she responds.
you can address me as Your Royal Highness. Or you can just call me Princess if Your Royal Highness is too formal.
It's so different.
Is Princess her name or her title? What if it's both? Could you imagine being named Princess?
Like I said, you can call me Princess if you'd like.
Why don't you say your name? Is it?
I'm
Mildred?
sorry, I've
She
been down
doesn't
here
know
so
it.
long I guess I've just forgotten. I must have a name though.
Dr.
Everyone has a
Princess.
name.
Hot
Okay,
dog
that's
princess.
weird. She hadn't even thought to pick a name for herself. Hopefully, you're starting to see that she can't be trusted.
Why? Because she's
Go
nameless.
back upstairs, get the blade, and slay her before it's too late.
Yeah. What have you been eating?
I don't see what that has to do with anything.
This is the only time this is ever going to happen, but I agree with the princess.
How is she staying alive?
That's hard. Okay, but actually, what has she been eating? She has to eat, right?
No answer then.
Is that why they threw me down here? But I don't want to hurt anyone. I like the world, I think. I don't remember much about it, to be honest. I've been down here for so long.
That's... How long has she been locked away?
Did they tell you how I'm supposed to end the world? I don't know how to destroy the world, if that's what you're getting at.
I believe her. She doesn't have to know how to destroy the world to be...
At the end of the day, whatever the two of us have going on down here is about trust. Whoever sent you to slay me claimed I was a threat to the world, but they didn't tell you why. I don't trust that. And I don't think you do either, or you wouldn't have come down here to talk.
She has a point. We're talking like this for a reason.
So this shouldn't be about what I'd do if I got out of here, or me saying the right thing to convince you to save me. This is about how messed up this whole situation is. This is my life we're talking about.
It's funny because you're saying that, but like when she talks like this with the earnest sound in her voice, it's so different from the first time we went down with the knife, and she said the same thing.
You are mansplaining to me, and I'm gonna punch you in the face.
I'm not mansplaining to you. I'm trying to talk to you.
No, you're not. You're like, better voice. I know her voice is different because you don't have a weapon. You didn't come down threateningly, so why would she talk to you shitty? Because you look like you're going to help her. So, like, obviously that's why the tone is different.
I don't think so, because when you talked to her before, she wasn't acting frightened by the weapon. She was acting like
No, I
she was
didn't say
secretly
frightened.
powerful.
I said that you had a weapon, so why
Yes.
would she have a sweet tone?
I know she wouldn't have a sweet tone, but her
She
tone.
manipulates you in different ways. I know.
I'm just saying, like, her tone was so very different. What's interesting from a storytelling aspect to me is that the situation didn't change, but the way that I reacted to her changed. You know.
It's all the same reactions, though. Kind of.
But me as the like player, I was like, she's definitely lying. I think that she is evil. She sounds evil. She the way she answered that was funny because of her tone.
I don't know. She still sounds like she's lying.
I think she sounds a lot more honest now. But what she says
But
here,
it's the
she's like,
tone.
it's how messed up the situation is. It's my life we're talking about. It's not about
Do you
like
really
Yeah, but
think
your
I can
life has
even
been
end
an
the world?
eternity down here.
Why would I even want to? We both know that if there's people we can't trust in this situation, it's whoever locked me down here. And it's whoever sent you here. And those two groups are probably one and the same.
Don't let her turn the tables here. This isn't about trust. This is about
Yeah.
risk.
Yeah.
We stand to lose everything, all for the sake of one person. And a subjugating monarch, no less.
Jim said I lick my blades. Too risky. What a weird thing to say. Why would we say that to her? Without saying another word. I can't believe you even. How are you alive? You haven't had anything to eat or drink, and neither of you would answer that. So the narrator and the princess are both being fucking weird about it.
yeah.
I don't know. Examine the chains. I can't believe they've been no, wait, I'm gonna. Oh, they're both promises to get her out of there.
Yeah. What if we do? I'm gonna keep you locked away down here for a bit, at least, we can get to know each other better.
That seems like a pretty good compromise.
I don't think I could bear being down here that much longer.
Leaving her alive is too risky,
Your hair
so
is really
I'm the
cool
only
when
one who
you're a
liked
ghost,
that
though.
idea.
One way or another, I'm going to find a way out of here. It would make it easier for both of us if you'd help.
Told you, manipulation. It's just a different tactic.
It's just very interesting.
But if you don't, I can promise that you'll regret that decision.
You have to make a choice. Let's hope for all our sakes it's the right one.
Why are you evil, though?
Okay, Jimmy. Have a good nap. It's weird because when she's a ghost, she's not evil either.
She is. She just only shows it when she has the scary dead face.
Well, yeah, but like she did leave your
afterwards,
body after you brought her out.
Yeah, but then she got possessed by the hand thing.
Yeah,
The hair hands.
the mini hands.
It looks like hair. I don't know.
Yeah, it also kind of looks like muscles and
And then
sinew.
there's feathers in the corner.
Oh yeah.
I guess that's because it's our choices and weird.
You know you
feathers.
think this is some kind of fair compromise, but it isn't. No one wins here. It's a chance we'll have to take. We can make this work if we just stay here and keep watch.
Where are you going? You can't just leave me here.
Oh, are you gonna
You turn your
transform?
back to the princess and
into
make
an
your way
ogre
back
like
to
me?
the stairs.
Fine. Turn your back on me. But it won't be long before I slip these chains. And once I'm out of here, there will be hell to pay for leaving me behind.
Oh my
Slip
god.
these chains? She can't, right? She needed our help to get out of here. But do you hear the conviction in her voice? I don't think she's bluffing.
Well, then why didn't she
Dang,
slip
that's
them
so
already?
Either way, she dropped the mask, didn't she? You can still grab the blade and get back down here. It'll be the death of all of us, but fine.
We've already tried
do it
killing
your
her.
You close the basement door, locking it behind you and quickly barricading it with a heavy wooden table that
That
once
once
held
held the blade. Uh-oh.
Where's the blade?
Okay, we can make this work. You settle in against the far wall to watch the basement door. It isn't long before you start to drift off, your eyelids heavy with fatigue.
What are
sleep
we
doesn't
going
come.
to eat and drink?
Instead,
Yeah.
your rest is broken by a piercing, wailing voice calling out to you from the other side of the door.
I know you're still there. Why don't you make things easier on yourself and let me out?
Why does she sound supernatural now?
It's not like this little door I'll hold for very long anyways. It's probably a good idea to try to get back on my good side.
She sounds terrifying. Like she's less of the princess you saw and more like something out of a nightmare. As she violently rattles the door, you do your best to shut her out of your mind.
When I get out of here,
Shut
I'm
her out.
going to pick you apart piece by piece.
Start with my
I won't
dick.
forget what you did, and I'll never forgive it.
We didn't even do
You know the
anything.
kind of enemy you've made tonight.
What?
Doesn't
Clearly.
sound like she's getting any weaker. No, it doesn't.
Ignore her and go to sleep? I mean, totally. I could sleep through that easy.
Yeah. I
Easy.
kind of want to do this one to see what
Yeah.
she responds to
I
that.
can be innocent and harmless if I want to be. Teasing me with fresh air and a chance to finally live freely doesn't inspire me to play nice.
You sound fucking possessed.
You put the
Yeah.
princess's threats out of your mind as best you can and huddle up against the wall. You jolt awake in the middle of the night to silence in the cabin.
The ruckus.
The ruckus has stopped.
Oh, not the
door
ruckus.
Where's our
is
goddamn knife?
ajar, its lock broken, and the table shoved out. Where is she?
Thanks for
Oh,
helping me get
she's
out of
the
that
big
awful
spoon.
basement.
You try and stumble
Why
to
are
your
you a
feet,
ghost now?
and as the princess draws near, it's as though your body simply stops working. It isn't all at
Yeah,
once.
Goofy is.
The paralysis comes in waves. First your toes go numb, and then your feet, and then your legs. You lie prone on the floor
You
of the
need
cabin,
some Tums. It's
unable
because
to
you
do
don't have enough
anything but
calcium.
witness her approach. Whose side are you on? Yours, of course. But I have a duty to uphold the truth. Lying about the facts of the situation doesn't change them.
So helpless. I can take my time with you, can't I?
She steps closer, one silent footfall at a time, cocking her head in curiosity as you feel your organs shutting down one by one.
Why would you feel it?
Or maybe
You don't think you can feel
I
when they shut
can't
down?
take my time with you. You don't look well. A little green around the gills.
Do we have gills?
What a shame. If you'd only helped me get out of here, we could have done such wonderful things together.
No, you just get like possessed by
Your
hands.
lungs stop drawing in breath, and your heart freezes in your chest.
Punch her!
You have seconds left.
I'd say better luck next time. But we both know this is the end, don't we?
That's where you're wrong, bucko.
It can't be. This can't actually be how everything ends. I'm sorry, but it is. Everything goes dark, and you die.
Uh-huh.
Nightmare.
You're on a path
Neat.
in the woods,
Cool,
and
yeah.
at the end of that path,
We're on a
you're
path.
here.
We're on a path.
On a path.
A path in the woods.
But I died.
A terrible sense of deja vu. No, you don't have that. This is the first time either of us have been here. If he doesn't remember what happened, then maybe
Where's
it's
the
best
voice
to
of the
keep it
cold?
that. Shh.
Oh, paranoid.
Paranoid.
What if he hears us?
That's a very good question, little voice. What if he does hear you? Shit.
It is very
I
British.
think you'll find yourselves very hard pressed to keep any secrets from me.
Like,
Not that it
keep up the
matters right now, because
charade.
like I said, this is the first time we've met.
No,
Still,
liar.
I'd rather not get off on the wrong foot. We've a world to save after all.
Tweedledee. Argue. Yeah, argue.
This one?
Yes.
We could go back and forth on this forever, and it won't get you any closer to doing your job and saving the world.
Suck my
So
lizard
let's just
bird dick.
agree to dis-
Why should I listen to you? Why?
Those are two very different
What?
questions,
No.
but fine. I'll
Bloody
indulge you if that's what it takes to get you moving. Let's say for a moment that this really is the second time you've met me.
Yeah.
If you're back here, I'm assuming we couldn't trust
don't
or we
either.
and no cut. Well, and you of it anyway. What do you mean? Of course there weren't any consequences. We were killed by the princess, and now everyone's right back. Speak for yourself. From my perspective, there were plenty of consequences. I'm never going to forget the way she just made us stop working. And that's only scratching the surface. If what you said is true, it begs the question of how you got back here. Did time simply rewind? Do you think the people there lived happily ever after?
Are we in
Or
purgatory?
do you think that the princess, left unhindered, brought about the end to everyone and everything, just like I told you? If she brought an end to
Then how did I
everything
get
and
back
everyone, how are we supposed to stop her? I want you to succeed. You'll find a way.
Why? No, I don't want to talk about her anymore.
A warning before you go any further. She will lie. She will
Yeah,
think
yeah.
lie. It doesn't matter. Don't trust anyone.
Turtley. It's good advice.
The interior of the
Ruh-roh.
cabin is plain, the smooth wood of the walls almost featureless. The only furniture of note is a lone table, knocked on its side in the
Well,
corner of the room.
The mirror's
The
there.
blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right. Hold on. What happened to the door? There was a door here last time. It's just an empty frame. She's already got now, hasn't she? And she's ready for us. She's been waiting. Can't you feel her eyes on us? I'm going to need all of you to pull yourselves together. The princess has not already gotten out. And if you keep getting stuck in your head like this, you're going to struggle to get the job done. So deep breath in, deep breath out. Your task awaits, and only you can do it.
Is Is that us's? Do you think
Huh.
that's us's?
How many times we've
Yeah,
died?
probably a million. It's like we're just in this constant loop, and every time we do the wrong thing.
You're right. I was so stuck on the eyes watching us that I didn't even notice it there. What are you two talking about? There isn't a mirror.
Why does he keep saying
There's a
there's no
table,
mirror?
the blade sitting on the floor, and the open doorway leading to the basement. There's nothing else in here. There's definitely a mirror. There isn't. We have to look at it. Unless that's what he wants us to do. And pretending it isn't there is a trick to get us to do exactly what... We shouldn't waste time preening. If he is lying about the mirror, it might be important. I'm not lying to you. Use your eyes. There is no mirror. Why would I lie about something so meaningless? What good
Good
would it even do? Maybe he's trying to keep us from looking because there's something horrible. No, there isn't
Look at
something
your hands,
horribly
yeah.
wrong with you. You look exactly how you're supposed to look. Now stop second guessing
Just a
my
bird race.
Walk up to the wall next to the empty basement door frame. It's a wall. There isn't much to see here. This really isn't funny. You reach forward and rub your hand against the cab.
With
Did
our
he
black
make it go
nails.
away? Clearly there was something in there worth investigating if he wants it hidden so bad.
All right.
Do I take
Taking
the
it.
blade or no?
What do you think?
I am unsure.
I think we should take it.
Okay.
You reach down and pick the blade up off the floor. It would be difficult. Good. Steel can't lie to us. Is it going to be enough, though?
I think we need
Couldn't you
a
have given
aluminum
us something else? Something,
hat
I don't
for
know,
the paranoid one.
better than a knife? Could we have a bomb?
How do
The
you know what
blade is
bomb
the only thing you need to finish your task. You're more than capable of pulling this off, so long as you don't lose faith in yourself. Those are the words of someone who knows he's sending us to our death.
I like the paranoid voice. Hey girl, hey!
You cross over the
Oh,
threshold
what the
and onto a
fuck?
series of isolated steps, suspended in darkness.
Neato! Oh, look at the eyes blinking! Blinky
Your eyes,
blinky.
too. You never mention the eyes. The air seeping up from below reminds you of fresh lightning and static, as if you're descending into a place that isn't meant for a creature of flesh and blood.
Are we?
If the princess lives here, slaying her would probably be doing her a favor. Her cruel and playful voice prances up the stairs.
Oh,
I didn't think you'd come back. We're gonna have a lot of fun, you and I.
Okay, we need a game plan. Last time we were here,
Reminds
just
me
being
of when
close to her
Princess
was enough to
Bubblegum
kill
is,
us.
possessed by the Lich.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Step off into the void between the stairs. Do it.
Do you want me to do it?
I think it'd be funny.
You attempt to step off the stairs and into the pitch black surrounding them.
Oh,
You're
there's
stopped
a
by an
force
invisible
field.
force. Why did you do that? What did you think would happen?
I
I
don't
just
know.
wanted to
I
see,
just wanted to see what would
but
happen.
I was curious.
Congratulations, you really lucked out. Of all the things that could have happened from stepping into a void, nothing is quite possibly the best outcome you could have gotten.
Cool.
Just
You
lucky,
make your
I
way to
guess.
the bottom of the stairs.
Luckiest.
As you
third
emerge,
person.
you find yourself between two loose rows of
Ah.
white wooden planks, suspended in nothingness. A smattering of cobblestones, visible against the inky black of the basement, mark where the floor should be, forming vague pathways.
This feels like
At
a
what seems to be
weird
the end of the
melatonin
room,
dream.
they diverge in opposite directions, left and right. She could be anywhere, and there's nowhere for us to hide. We're completely
Well,
exposed.
pull your pants up.
Are you really not going to comment on how weird this place is? No, I'm not. Somebody needs to be the voice of reason here, and it certainly isn't you.
Bitchy.
Excuse me, I'm being incredibly reasonable. You're the one who's just matter-of-factly describing whatever the hell we're looking at like it's an ordinary basement. We're going to die down here. I don't want to die again. Please stop saying that.
If
We're only
knew I
going to
was
make
gonna
things
come back,
worse.
I don't
Just
think I'd be
pick a
afraid
direction
of
and
dying.
start
Yeah.
moving.
I wouldn't give it too much thought if I were you. It doesn't really matter. Because either way you go, I'm going to find you.
Left. Left doesn't have eyes.
You turn
Yeah.
to the left.
That's true.
A faintly outlined path lies before you.
There you are.
Oh.
I told you I was going to find you.
I think your hairline receded. And your eyes got real big.
She looks like the Queen of Hearts in Alice in Wonderland.
Yeah, kinda. But also a baby doll head?
Yeah.
As the princess
Oh.
approaches, your legs suddenly go numb. Your arms quickly follow.
You're not gonna do anything.
This is
fun
it,
first.
isn't it?
And you brought a little knife with you. Cute.
Your dress is bigger.
Yeah,
and
it's
you have
different.
ball gloves.
Yeah, and also this
And you're
part
like wearing
is...
a mask?
Is that her skin, or does she have like lace over her?
I don't.
I can't tell. Or
Maybe it's. I think she's wearing a mask and she's,
Okay.
you know, dead.
Yeah.
There has to be a way out of this. Think. Think! What did you do?
Try to stab her.
Pull yourself together. She isn't supposed to be like this.
I wonder how many times I'll get to play with you before you break.
As your blood begins to coagulate, it's as if every part of your being is coming to a lurching halt.
Okay.
Heart, lungs, liver, nerves. Your lungs pull in a desperate gulp of air as your eyes shoot back open.
I feel like I missed something.
What are you doing?
Like I clicked.
I think it's good.
I'm working. Do you want this body to function, or do you want... And then experience stops once more as your body reapproaches death.
Oh,
Okay,
paranoid.
whatever you were
Keeping
doing,
us doing.
please just start doing it again. Are you sure about that? Are you sure that's what you want, or do you want to interrupt me some more? You
Damn.
have seconds left.
I love
Yes, I'm
him.
sure. Heart, lungs, liver, nerves. Again, your eyes shoot open as you gasp for breath. Liver, nerves,
Can't decide what you want to do, can you?
liver,
Oh well, standing there gasping like a fish is more fun than dead. Even if you look ridiculous.
heart. She isn't attacking us. Liver. Why? Nerves. The why doesn't matter. She's already proven her ill intent. Don't lose sight of your mission. Your weapon is still in your hands. Liver. Strike at her and end this before it's too late.
Feels too late already, but
Liver. Nerves. Heart. Lungs. 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 Liver.
run.
Nerves. Heart. Lungs.
That's funny.
Yeah.
Nerves. Heart.
I tried to leave while you suffocated, but that stupid cabin wouldn't let me. So I started to drag your body out with me and then,
Liver. Nerves. Heart.
well, you died before I could get to the door. And then I was here, and now you are here too.
Lungs.
I don't think I can leave without you, and dead doesn't count. And as much as I love what we have going on, I have bigger plans than tormenting one poor little creature forever. I want to leave.
Lungs. Liver. Nerves. Heart. Lungs. Liver.
I am being nice. You're alive, aren't you?
Liver.
And you died of fright as soon as you saw me last time. I didn't think keeping you alive was an option. But it looks like that's not a problem anymore. At least not for me.
Liver.
You seem miserable.
Lungs. Liver. Nerves. Heart. Lungs. Liver. Nerves.
I am what I am. It's not my fault that you can't handle being around me.
Nerves.
So it's just our reaction to her.
I I mean, that's fair.
She is terrifying.
Heart, lungs, liver, nerves. Heart, lungs, liver, nerves,
Should I do this?
lungs,
We're stuck down here together until you change your mind.
heart, lungs. Static, and a skipped beat as she touches your shoulder and whispers in your ear. No! Heart, lungs, liver, nerves.
Until your heart finally gives out. And then, when you die, I'll find myself somewhere new. And before too long, you'll be there too. That's how this all works, right? This doesn't end until you let me out. And a lot can happen before then. I'm sure I can get creative.
Well, this is a different spirit, so we can just take her outside and give her to the hands, right?
Yeah.
Heart, lungs, liver, nerves. 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 What? Heart? No! Liver, nerves. Heart, lungs, liver.
Come around.
To be fair, narrator, it doesn't feel like you're on our side.
No, it doesn't.
No,
Unless
I'm
that's
going to let this
us
happen.
or something.
Before you can utter
Like an
another word, your body
enlightened us.
stops moving, and, do you think you could just wrest control away from us? This body's barely functioning as it is. Doesn't the world end if we fail to stop her? Won't letting us die here just make it end faster? Shit. Lungs, liver, nerves, heart. With a flick of the princess's wrist, the stairs slide back into place. I can't believe you're making me watch you damn everyone to torment and oblivion.
Go ahead.
It didn't last time.
Behind you.
Trust having our back to her. You're not wrong,
Well,
but
she can't
maybe
get
you should let
out.
me handle the feedback. Just focus on keeping us alive. Right. Heart, lungs. Besides, I get the feeling she's telling the truth. She needs us alive. You place a shaky foot on the first step and begin your ascent from the basement. You can feel the static prickling of the princess on your neck, your limbs buzzing with pins and needles. An uncomfortable and constant reminder that you exist, and that your existence is so very precarious.
You're almost there.
The only thing left between you and the cabin is the now shut door to the basement. It would be a real shame if it had locked behind you. Oh, you snake. There wasn't even a door when we first got here. The door was from last time. I told you we shouldn't trust him. I know he's messing with us, but you can't lose your cool. We need you right now. Remember? Yes, I remember. Of course I remember. Heart, lungs, liver, nerves. This is so frustrating. Heart, love, thank you. And you? You'd really rather us die down here than let her out? Of course I would. As much as I want you to have a happy ending, the fate of the world is a little more important, and you still have a weapon. You can still make this right. Oh, look at that. It's locked. What a relief for the world.
It'll open. You just have to give it a tug.
You pull against the door.
Huh.
The lock gently clicks open in response to your effort, and the door creaks on its hinges. This isn't right. That's not even the way it's supposed to swing. It's supposed to swing out.
There's another
You're
door.
not nearly as powerful as you'd have us think, are you? Heart, lungs, liver. Anyways, like he said, you're not really in control here, are you? I never said I was. If I was in control here, why would I need you to slay her? I don't know. Secret reasons?
The door is open. What are you dawdling for? It's time for us to go. The world is waiting.
Shit. The princess moves past you and into the cabin. This is it. This is your final moment to make things right. Kill her. I
Sounds
thought
like
you
we
wanted
can.
us to slay her. It's the same thing. Do it. Do it now. Do it now, or everything is over. Okay, what do we do? I said, what do we do? Oh, do you want to hear from me now? Yes. Well, I thought you needed me to run the autonomic nervous system. We do, but this is important. Look, I'll even do it myself. Just tell us who to trust. Brain? Heart. Right, heart. Lungs. Liver. Okay, thanks. I got it. Heart. Lungs. You're terrible at this. I know. I'm doing my best. Yes, it's
They
very
switch
hard to stay
places.
focused on
Yeah.
running things when other people are talking to you, isn't it?
What are you doing?
Heart. Lungs. Finally, I can talk. Now, what were you asking me? Running everything kind of feels like popping in and out of consciousness. It's easy to lose track of things. They were asking you for your blessing to trust me. Oh, that's right, yeah. Fuck this guy. Trust him. So you'd have them trust her? Oh, of course not. Can't trust anybody here but ourselves, but I guess that leaves us back where we started, doesn't it? I suppose if I had to make a choice, I'd pick the one that doesn't make our organs shut down. Thank you for your gracious show of support. But that's a marginal preference. We'll have to deal with him later. I'd just rather deal with him while our organs are intact. Whatever. You heard what he had to say, so whether you trust me or not, killing her is still the best, nay, the only option you have worth taking. All right, I'm done. You can let me take over again. Finally, that was awful. I really don't know how you do it. Heart, lungs, liver.
You've been standing there staring blankly for a while now. And I have to say my patience is running a little thin. So don't make a lady wait any longer, okay? Open the door.
Lungs, liver, nerves, heart. The doorknob twists in your hand,
Let your terrors
revealing the
loose
forested
around the
path
world.
beyond the cabin. You bastard. Heart, you've actually done it. You've actually...
It's so beautiful.
I can't wait to
I can't wait to ruin it.
Oh my god.
Your boobs
But
are
it's
pointy.
so cold, too. It's itching against my skin.
Uh-oh.
Liver, nerves, heart,
Why is it so cold?
liver.
There we go. Because you need to take iron. It's time to leave. Memory returns.
She's gone. Where does she go?
Haha, the arms will
Should
always
we
get
try
you.
and find her? And there's that mirror again. Why is it
Wait,
here?
we can see
Why
it's better.
now?
A first mirror. Show me me.
This doesn't feel right. It feels different. It's
No.
calling us. And not in a good way.
Voices feel small, distant as you approach. Yeah. Gaze into your reflection. Show me, bitch. Your voice makes them leave, but you need to see what's in it. You've grown.
The bloat.
Oh,
Look at our hand.
yeah.
It's different.
Yeah. I
Like it's
think
bigger
we're
in the
bigger.
mirror. Yeah, it's like puffy in the mirror.
No, that's the reflection, silly Billy.
No, that's what I'm saying. The reflection is puffier and bigger than our actual hand.
Ah, I see. Yeah. And the angle seems weird, but yeah,
That is weird.
maybe we're bigger now.
Wow.
Except we're not allowed to see our face. Find yourself at the long quiet once again.
Proceed to the cabin. You are at the cabin.
We're at the hands. Hands in.
Flickering
All
lights
hands
and
on
empty
deck.
cityscapes become pockets of vitality and movement.
Oh, you're like a
I
fortune
am more
cookie.
than I was before.
But this is a different
Whenever
her.
you are ready, I will wipe your slate
See
clean
how it
once
looks
again.
different?
Yeah, this is the.
But
this
like
is-
her creepy hair is always so much better than her alive hair.
Yeah. How much have you changed?
Is a child the same as an infant? I am an unbroken pattern, but every vessel gives fresh perspectives, and carves new avenues of expression. I am different, but I am the same.
The answers are just riddles. I don't think that's a wise thing to do.
No. Oh.
Why wouldn't I be kind to you? You are the only thing I know that isn't me.
Yeah, see that first answer. Just because I already said it, that's all. Does it feel like the chain? Blah, 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 blah. We're not gonna kill it. We'd need a lot more daggers.
Do you have any thoughts on this vessel?
What do you want me to bring to you next time?
Yeah, those are both good questions. I go back to worse I fear things will be. What do you feel about me? I've hurt them. How many more? Okay, let's... what do you want me to bring next?
Gifts aren't what someone tells you to bring them.
They can be, though.
My joy isn't seeing what you choose. There are no wrong answers, and every perspective illuminates my shadows and shares new secrets.
Well, it is 8, and you said we needed to end it.
Yeah. Let's finish this conversation and then we'll stop.
Yeah.
I want to see her thoughts.
This one is filled with sadness.
Yeah.
A doll, abandoned to the company of her darkest impulses. She desires only companionship, but the only thing she knows is how to hurt. She will make for a tender heart. Do not mourn her. She has finally found her way home.
Okay, so, now I see that all the hands are her hands.
Yeah. So these are all pieces of a single
it's
person,
all
I think.
pieces of her.
Yeah. And I
So
wonder if
that's-
we are also her, maybe.
But, like, super corrupted, and that's why we're not allowed to see our face.
Yeah.
Look at me, look at me. We're the princess now.
If I am to be an ocean, you have nurtured me into a pond. My waters are shallow and murky, and I yearn for more perspective. You will have your rest in due time, and I am sorry for the burden.
Alright.
I'm ready to go back. Maybe
Yeah.
we don't
I
have
will
to
long
destroy
for your
us.
return, but it will give me time to reflect on what I am.
We will long for
We
your
will meet
return.
again.
So we're
Did you
so,
throw
like,
us through
sudden.
the mirror?
Maybe.
And it's like a terrifying vessel. Bring the nightmare
You're
to
on a
her.
path in the woods.
Boy, if you don't shut the fuck
Shut
up.
the fuck up.
We are tired of you, narrator.
He's so annoying.
Okay, well, slay the princess.
Bye.
Bye to our loyal subjects.